What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the trucking journey. I'm Trucker Jim, and I tell you, YouTube, I'm pumped and excited. I'm going somewhere over the next couple of days. Like, I can't get there today. It's a longer trip than what I'm used to. But I am going to Wisconsin. That's right, up there in, I guess, cheese country. I don't know a lot about Wisconsin. On the other side of Chicago. So maybe I'll stop and get a deep dish pizza. I don't know what all's gonna happen over the next couple of days, but this trailer here has got racing tires in it for some type of Indy road course or something. We don't do this load very often, but Kevin knows I'm a man of adventure, and we thought it would be good for the channel, for Trucker Jim, to take all of you guys along to Wisconsin. So let's pre-trip this trailer and we'll get on our way, all right? At first glance, this trailer looks almost brand new. This is one of the Hyundai, I guess, lease trailers, and it's got a different trailer number than what I generally see, a 643 number. But everything looks very good underneath. Tires are in good shape. All the lights are blinking. Hopefully, whoever I'm taking to has the key to that lock, because all I have is a sheet of paper and this brand new trailer. But we're gonna get on the road, people, and I'm breaking out the Canon Rebel with my big microphone boom on it for this video. I've been using the small one. There's advantages to it, but good quality sound is not. But the good sound is back. You guys ready to get on the road? I know I am. Alright, there is our route choices. I think it's fair to say we will be taking the green route, which is gonna take, well, it says a little over 15 hours. That's knocking on the door of 900-mile trip, 863 hub miles. Paid miles is 810, so they kind of get you on 50 miles, but we're not going to get into that discussion today. But this trip is going to be taking us up to Louisville, like I always go, through Indianapolis, Chicago, Milwaukee. Looks like it's on the banks of one of those Great Lakes. I guess that's maybe Lake Erie, Lake Michigan. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out between here and there, though, to a racetrack. So let's get rolling. All right, I am parked for the day. I'm in Sadieville, Kentucky, right off of 75. I started in Georgia, so that's 5 states that I drove through today, which sounds pretty good, but I've got over 2 hours of clock left and didn't quite crack 500 miles. I can't deliver until Monday morning anyway. 504 miles from the racetrack that I'm headed to. I think it's a racetrack anyway. We'll find out Monday morning. And I'm getting low on my 70-hour clock. I mentioned to you guys, I think I mentioned to you guys earlier in this video, or either the video I'm getting ready to start editing. That's the other reason I went ahead and wanted to shut down, because episode, I think 120, and this is 121. But I haven't even started editing the video before this one, because I'm still filming this one, so I haven't started editing it yet. And, well, let me show you guys my time. 16 and a half hours left on my 70-hour clock. Good morning and happy Father's Day, YouTube. I am making a little breakfast here in the truck. got some sausage cooking under here. But I did a little shopping yesterday and I've got this, well, it serves a couple of purposes. It's like a splatter resistant lid, but it's kind of like a little net, but it does great for steaming my tortillas for my breakfast wraps. This is gonna be a good breakfast, people. And the best part about it is, it's cooked right here in the truck. And I went ahead and cooked all the sausage that I had left. So maybe in the morning all I have to do is cook eggs. But I just have uploaded a video. It was episode 120. It's called Exit 129. Had some good barbecue in that episode. But now I'm getting ready to have a good breakfast wrap. And after this, I'm gonna take a shower and then I will get on the road. I'll talk more about that in a minute, but kind of my current thinking is I'm gonna go ahead and finish it tonight and get there for early morning delivery. Well, that was a pretty tasty breakfast. But now I'm gonna run into this Love's, take me a shower, and then we're gonna make some coffee first, and then we're gonna get on the road. We'll be driving through Cincinnati, Ohio, I believe Indianapolis, Chicago, and Milwaukee, all in today's driving shift. So that's gonna be cool. I'll try to get some great footage and, you know, throw a little commentary in along the way. But see you guys when I'm so fresh and so clean. During my fuel up, I checked my oil, and I've been keeping an eye on it because I've been noticing it's getting rather low. And well, people, when your oil level gets to that little indentation in the stick, that means it's time to add oil. And not until it gets to that point is it time to add oil. But once it gets to that, you can add a whole gallon. And that's what we're gonna do right now in our Cummins turbo diesel engine. And if you pull that up, there's actually a built-in funnel, which is great, because then I don't spill oil all over the place. Today we will be using Rotella 10W30 heavy-duty diesel engine oil. That is some skill, people. Not only to add oil, but to video adding oil and not spill any. Last time I tried to get some oil from the shop, they were like, do you have a jug? But that's the way they do our coolant too. They'll actually just fill an empty jug. Well, he thought like he was going to do the same thing with the oil. So I'm going to hang on to my empty container so I can get more when I get back to the shop. Which of course, you know, I can go inside Love's and get oil using my fuel card. But I imagine the company gets a better price, you know, than what I can get at a Love's. So if I can save the company a few bucks, why not? Well guys, I am stopped at a rest stop somewhere in Indiana doing my 30-minute break. And it's been a little disappointing visually so far. I didn't go through Cincinnati. I got really, really close and then went around it. And same thing with Indianapolis. I got close, I got in the city limits, but then I actually took the bypass. So that's why we haven't seen either one of those cities so far. But I've taken a closer look at my route, and we will be going through Chicago. So hopefully we'll get some interesting footage of Chicago. And we will be going through Milwaukee. Hopefully there'll be interesting footage of Milwaukee. And where I'm headed is a place called Road America, which is some type of IndyCar racetrack. And I guess I'm gonna, I mean, I can make it there tonight, I don't know if I can park there or not. I don't know if there's a gate to get in or whatever. So I haven't decided if I'm going to be shutting down at either a Walmart or a Quick Trip that's close by, or heading on to there. But nonetheless, I'm charging up my drone batteries right now with the expectation and intention of getting some drone footage of the racetrack when I do get there. Well, alright, that was a bunch of windmills in Indiana, and you guys didn't even see all of them. I bet there was 200 or more of those, but I needed a little break in footage here, so that's why I'm talking with you guys now, so I can start up another little musical scene. In this next one, that, well, I haven't filmed yet, so I can't say exactly what's going to be in it, but my expectation is for it to be Chicago. But I'm currently on I-80 headed west. I'm pretty close to the Illinois line, but I just looked at the GPS and I am in Gary, Indiana. Do you guys know what's significant about Gary, Indiana? Yes, I think the Jackson 5 was from Gary, Indiana, but I remember it used to be the murder capital of America. Now I think Chicago is like the murder capital of America. What's up with that? Like, these places are like really close to each other. What's up with all the killing and the murdering in this relatively small geographical area in America? Is it the wind? Is it these wind turbines? I don't know. But hit me up in the comments if you do know. Well, that was Chicago. We're just outside of Milwaukee, and I'm stopped at a Wisconsin pilot to cook me a fish fillet. These come from Walmart. This is a blackened salmon that comes frozen in a vacuum sealed pack, but we've got our pan heating up, and I'm just gonna spray the pan with a little coconut oil so the skin doesn't stick. This comes with the skin on and blackened for flavor. And then I will put my little top on there. And this shouldn't splatter, but maybe this will hold a little heat in. I'll put my splatter lid. This is the first time I've used my hot plate to cook the salmon fillets. In the past, I've used the microwave, which if you get your time just right, it's pretty good. Can be undercooked or overcooked if you don't. And I've used it in the lunchbox cooker, which did a real good job. Hopefully, this will be the best of all three. Okay, it finished cooking. I ate it. Let's get to Milwaukee. Well, that was Milwaukee. Pretty cool looking city. Now we are in rural Wisconsin. Alright, well, I have made it to a place that's called Road America. That's the good news. And it's a racetrack. It goes way back there. But we're not going to be able to see it, guys. Now, I usually ask for forgiveness instead of permission. Is kind of my philosophy when it comes to filming things, because, well, damn it, I don't really like to be told no. Like, who the hell are you to tell me no what I can't do? But I did ask about flying drones, and well, the guy that checked me in, it says no, they don't allow that, and they've already had to take a few drones. And guys, if some dude from Wisconsin tried to take my drone, I don't even want to think about what would happen. It would not end well. Like, my ass would probably get arrested because I wouldn't say, okay, sorry, I broke your rule. Here's my drone for my punishment. I wouldn't do that. So, I guess I'm shutting down here. There's a shipping and receiving here, so I'm just dropping this trailer somewhere, but I've got to get somebody to sign my bills. But I'm gonna go ahead and T-call this now, so I'll get paid on these miles on my next check leading up to my vacation. So I'm out of here for the moment, guys, but we're not ending the video just yet, because I don't know, maybe I can fly the drone first thing in the morning when the sun's coming up before people get here. We'll see. See you guys in the morning. Well, alright, YouTube, that was my Wisconsin trip. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I mean, I covered 9 states in 2 days. I think that's about what the Red Viking did his first 2 years as a trucker. It was kind of taking me back to my OTR days when I started in this game. But this episode is a wrap. Sorry there was not drone footage. I wanted to do it, people. I just didn't want to go to jail for like refusing to give up my drone. But I can assure you there will be more drone footage to come in future episodes. So if you're not subscribed, do it. If you hadn't told a few friends about this channel yet, what are you waiting on, people? They'll dig it just as much as you do. But if you really did dig it, do like Oscar here, which is hanging out up in the Big Apple, and give it a big thumbs up. And I will see all of you next time. But until then, be safe out there and keep on trucking. I'm free to speak my mind anywhere.